So what I wanted to talk about is the fact, and I hear this a lot or see this a lot, is those unwanted symptoms that you're getting, the hot flashes, the extra weight gain, especially around the middle, the, hi Kathy, the sleepless nights, the joint pain, some people even have, hair loss, all of these unwanted symptoms, you don't have to have them. You don't have to say, and I hear this so often, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. But why? Ask yourself, why is it no big deal? Why does it continue to be no big deal when you have accepted this as a new normal, but it doesn't have to be normal? I accepted it too. I went through years of this where it was my normal because nobody educated me. And that's what I do with my clients. And I'm in the car because I was thinking about this as I was a passenger and kind of scheduling my post for the week and thinking about this and thought, you know what, let me talk about this. So it's more than just, I have this symptom. The symptom is there for a reason. Don't shut it down. What do I mean by that? You're thinking, well, if I can't sleep, if I have hot flashes, and this pill promises to take away the hot flashes, why wouldn't I want to take it? Because that pill is only addressing the symptoms. Those symptoms are there for a reason. Think about any time you have any symptom. And think about the symptoms you had when you had any health issue. Okay? What symptoms, or a symptom you have for a heart attack, right? Those symptoms are there to tell you there's a problem. For some reason, we were taught that the symptoms for hormonal imbalances are not important. That couldn't be any further from the truth. And this is why I have a course, I have group coaching, I work one-on-one with people to educate them, to help them understand you do want to pay attention to the symptoms. The symptoms will go away when the underlying imbalances are gone. And why wouldn't you want to take a pill? Well, would you take a pill if you're having symptoms of a heart attack? Would you say, oh, I'll just get rid of that symptom so that I no longer have that pain in my arm? No, you wouldn't, because that pain is there for a reason. So I want you to get super curious as to, am I tolerating a symptom that I don't need to tolerate anymore? This could even be a gut thing. We're addressing hormones right now. Am I tolerating something because I've been tolerating it for so long that this is my new normal? It's normal for me to feel this way. It's normal for me not to have energy. And I have accepted this because it's not a big deal. I'll just drink 2 cups of coffee a day, and then I'm going to have trouble sleeping in the evening, not realizing that maybe I'm a slow metabolizer of coffee, and then that impacted my evening, and then I'm having trouble sleeping. Well, then I'll just take a sleep pill. And then the sleep pill's not working very long, and I'll just take another sleep pill. And that one's not working because we haven't addressed underlying issues. Those things will get fixed when those underlying issues have been addressed. Okay, so that's something to get super curious about. I also want to address this if you're taking any hormone replacements or bioidentical. So there is a lot of misinformation out there about bioidentical hormones, and they're dangerous. Where the dangerous piece comes into play, and I explain this more in my course, is when your gut is off and your body is not able to get rid of the extra estrogen and methylate properly. So the liver and the gut need to be working in tandem. That can be a disaster, I will tell you, waiting to happen. And be very careful when you're coming in and nobody addresses that. Because those are the two things that really need to be addressed, because your body needs to get rid of things and it has to have that ability. because that can bind to your DNA and do some damage on that end. So never want to scare you. I am here to educate, inform, inspire, and get you to get curious about things. So why are those imbalances so important? Because, and you say, well, it's just a hot flash. It'll go away. I'll just turn on the air conditioning. I will put on a fan. I'll just change my clothes. Because again, it's telling us something. It's telling us what's going on, your estrogen progesterone ratios. It's telling us, if you have hair loss, what's going on with your testosterone. It's telling us that there is a problem that needs to be addressed. Okay, and if you're curious about if some of your symptoms could be hormone related, and you search for it in the group, there's a post I did that has 50 different symptoms. If you have not addressed your hormones and you need help, reach out to me. I have group coaching now. I have one-on-one, as well as I have a whole entire program that teaches you and educates, and that's all you'll need for life, is the program, somebody to teach, educate you, so that if you decide to do bioidentical, whatever route you go, you have the right information to advise you on what you want to do. Okay? Why are these imbalances an issue? Because the imbalances can lead to bone loss. And I don't know if you guys saw my post, I had a friend of mine, kind of a newer friend that's also a functional medicine health coach, phenomenal shape, told me she fell and fractured her hip. And why did that happen? Well, I said, hey, come meet with me. And when I looked at the Dutch test, it was all there. Unfortunately, nobody addressed it. It was her warning signs and red flags were all there, that she was just setting herself up for a potential bone fracture. She fractured her hip. That could have been prevented by understanding what was dominant in her hormones. That ratio could have been switched. The other thing to understand, so that protective estrogen that protects you from the breast cancers and things like that is no longer there at age 50. So there's things you need to start doing, and that's what I address as well. Also, hormone imbalances can lead to heart issues as well. So there's multiple factors. So again, let's not shut down these symptoms. Whether it's me or somebody else, please don't make it your new normal. I was there, and it can cause havoc in your body. And then you wake up thinking, wait a minute, why did I just fracture my hip? Or now why do I feel worse? Why do I continue to my symptoms will get worse? Your symptoms will get worse. We address your nutrition and how you can eat to balance your hormones, your lifestyle habits, which are a huge impact on hormones, as well as any supplements, or if you want to do the bioidentical route. I explain to people 4 different ways that you can restore those hormonal levels so that you start feeling amazing as you age. You don't need to feel bad. Okay, so if this is you and all these things have become normal, reach out to me so that we can address these. I will tell you, everything is an investment. That investment in your health today is going to save you from future investments that you have to pay for sick care. For if you end up with any of these heart cancer, any of those things down the road, bone fractures, you have to pay for that anyways. So why not address the prevention right now so that you know what to do, and you can walk away after working with me or going through the course and say, wow, I totally feel armed with the right information. I know I can make educated choices, even if I'm going to be hiring a bioidentical doctor, bioidentical hormone doctor. I know what to look for. I know what questions to ask. I know what's going to address my underlying root cause. I know what to do from a functional nutrition standpoint and also from a lifestyle standpoint. And I feel empowered versus frustrated. So that's just something for you to get curious about. Let me know if you want to get in to see me. jump into one of my programs. Let me know below, and let's get you started to feeling better. Have a great day.